Now we want to talk about highest common factor. Okay. Now we have a situation where any common factor of given numbers, okay, of two numbers, two numbers, okay, like A and B, or let's say 3 times 2 times 1, okay, plus 1, okay, is equal to, now it's also factor in their difference, okay. Simply put, any common factor, okay, any common factors of two numbers is also a factor in their difference, meaning when factors cannot be divisible by 2, for example, like for example, we have 8 can be divisible by 2, you have 4. If you divide it by 2, 4, you divide it, you get this thing. But it's a situation where you add a certain number together, okay, and you can't arrive at getting the real 2 without remainder or without remaining. Such situation, we are asked to make the difference itself, okay, where you take the large number, the next in magnitude, where we shall go to board to explain what we are trying to say. Simply put, a situation where you cannot divide a given large number, two numbers, okay, like 8 plus 5, okay. If you cannot divide them, if you add them and you divided them by 2 and you cannot arrive a figure without remainder, if it remaining then it's too big, then it's not acceptable. So in such situation, it is accepted that any common factor of two numbers is also a factor in their difference. Okay? It's just like you minus 4 from 8, you have 4. So now, how do we go about it? For example, let's talk an example of, let me just talk about a figure now that I just plotted out. Maybe about 4, write something down. 406 divided by 7. Write it down. Okay. Then the next one, the same 406 divided by 5. Write it down. Then, now because the two difference now we have 7 and 5. Okay. Now take another one, guys. Sorry, we have 406. These are two numbers. The next to magnitude to 406 is 371. So write, first of all, in the heading, write 406 divided by 371. Okay, that is it. Now, if you sum up those things, you get to a figure, you arrive at a figure. But individually, on its own, on their own, you may not get, if you divide it by 5 or so, maybe 6 or 5. Now, as I've said, now let's come to this now. 406 divided by 7. Then 406 divided by 5, because we are taking two of these now, of the factors now. Okay. Now, then come again. 371 divided by 7. Have you written it? It's equal to what? Then 371 divided by 5. Now, according to my own calculation here, 406 divided by 7 give me 58. Then the same 406 divided by 5 it gives me 81.2, which is not acceptable because it's not supposed to remain. So it's supposed to be divisible without without any remainder at all. Now 371 divided by 7 gives me 53. I don't know, that's what you have. Now the same 371 divided by 5 give me 74.2, which is not acceptable. So the rules is that any common factor of two numbers is also a factor, okay? It's also a factor in their difference. Okay? Now, let's go to board right now. I've just make mention of this thing. Now, another example, you were taught to, now, based on what I've just given to you, now, we have to find the HGF of 637 and 520. Solution. The difference in the number is, if you check it now, add together. Okay? Okay? We have to subtract it now. Now you subtract 520 from 637. It gives you 117. Write it down. It gives you 117. Now then, the factors of 117 is equals to 3 times 3 times 7. Mathematically, 3 or 9 cannot divide into numbers, okay, without any remainder. So the highest common factor is 7. So since 3 cannot divide, if you want to divide 117 by 3, it will not go without remainder. But if you divide it by 7, it simply gives you the real correct answer that you want, okay, as the divisor. Okay, now it gives you the correct, which means now what we have here, 7, okay, therefore the highest common factor here is 7, not 3. We have 3 and 7 that makes up the magnitude, okay, that we have 3 times 3 times 7. So since 3 cannot make up, we use 7 that is acceptable, okay. So therefore to eliminate the number, okay, the multi of inspection, that's the trouble of inspection, because there's going to be an inspection when writing it, okay. Now to remove or to eliminate the trouble of inspections, we apply the concept where in the long division process, okay. So now another one, division. Let's go to the next one now. Let's go to another one. We'll go to the board now for the next one before we close for the day. Now, find another example is that find the HCF of the numbers 299, 589, and 779. Let's go to the solution right now, because we want to talk about, now we are going to do, we start division process, okay, by using the largest number divided by the next in magnitude. Which one is the largest number? The largest number here is 779, which is the next in magnitude. The next in magnitude is 589. And let's go now. Thank you very much. Let's go. Now look at it. Example 2. But say find the HCF of the numbers 299, 589, and 779. Therefore, 779, which is the largest number, divided by the next in magnitude. Which one is the next in magnitude? The next magnitude is 589. The difference now, we now come to the table right now. Okay, this is 5. The next in magnitude to the largest number, which is 779. If you divide 779 by 589, it comes only once. You plot it here. See the table here. This is how the table starts. Okay, it gives you 1. Then you rule it. You come under again. Then 1 times 8. In this case, that's the 1 times 8. 1 times 5, 8 die. Okay, it gives you 5, 8, 9. Then if you subtract the largest number by what the result gives to you, which is the next in magnitude, it gives you, your result now comes as 190. Then you now come the next thing is, what is the next thing? The next in magnitude, which is the 589. This is 589 now. Now, 519, how many times will 190 go into 589? It will only go 3 times. Okay? Then if you multiply this 3 times 190, it now gives you 570. Now you subtract now. So that we want to get our divisor. Okay? We now want to get our divisor. Now if you subtract 570 from 589, it gives you our divisor, which is 19. Okay? 19. Now as it is this 19 now, we have the next thing. We come to our divisor here. Our first divisor is what? 190. We are still dividing because we've not got to the last place where it's not divisible anymore. 190 is our now divisor. You now bring out your 190 as your first divisor. You bring it here. This 190. Okay. Now 190, 19 will go into 190 for how many times? It can only go 10 times. Now we now multiply 10 times 19. It give you how many? 190, which you see 190 up, 190 below, which is the next divisor, and that is final. Okay. Therefore, the HCF, okay, the HCF is 19, taken as our last divisor. We can no longer go further because it cannot. The 10 is lesser than 190. So that is all for today. Keep coming, keep inviting people. This is our math. We are just starting from the scratch. I'll have a lot to gain. If you're a math student and you are confused, instead of going to evening classes, just buy data and begin to log on to youtube.com/@SaliuEmmanuel1. 1 is spelled as 1 in figure, not in words. Okay? Thank you. S-A is SALIUEMMANUEL, then 1 in figure. 1 like this. Okay? Keep coming, commenting, inviting friends, and share, then like. Thank you very much. This is math for you. Those students that have been waiting for mathematics. Here we are. We'll rub our minds together, comment, ask questions. Thank you.